Huh? You wouldn't happen to know what time it is, do you?
No, I don't know what time it is. Furthermore, you don't care what time it is. You're talking to me because I'm young, reasonably attractive, and sitting here alone. You know what that makes the score for today? 8. And it's like 10 a.m. A guy jumped by a minute ago and said, "Great legs!" I ignore him. He jogs around the bench saying, "Great eyes, great hair, great tennies." I read. He stops, pulls down my paper with his forefinger, stares into my eyes, calls me a tease, and runs off. Fun, huh? Coming down from the door, this old guy in a walker beckons me over. I think he needs help. I go. He wonders, do I get off on older men? Picking up the campus newspaper. This guy reading The Hustler thinks it's a coincidence we can both read. He asks me if I'd like a cup of coffee at the student union. I say I've already had my cup of coffee, in which case he asks if I'd like to fool around in his apartment. I have been whistled at, leered at, propositioned, and Monday is just starting, and it's like this 7 days a week. And is it flattering? No. Is it titillating? No. It is colossal, horrendous, never-ending hassle. Now, in the words of my backwater Baptist, 86-year-old granny, finish your grits and get!
Your day and my day have not exactly been the same. I have not been whistled at or propositioned. I look so vulnerable that when I stop at a corner, people try to help me across the street. I've passed many attractive women on this campus more interested in litter than in me. If from a beautiful girl I got vibrations other than get lost or cease to exist, I'd assume I'd wandered into a Walt Disney movie. My native sexuality has been eroded, erased, eradicated, until I am practically asexual. I have been on 3 dates in the last 6 months, and 2 of them were friends of my mother's supervisor at the IRS tax audit division. One was passable, despite the fact that acne obscured her natural graces, and the other 2 were obviously made examples of by an Old Testament and unforgiving God.
On the other hand, why are you bothering me?
I wanted to know, God forgive me, what time it is, so that my dowdy mother would not, perish the thought, have to hold breakfast for me.
You didn't choose to ask me because I'm pretty, conveniently alone, and doubtless for you a fantasy object.
I chose to ask you because you're the first person I saw when the question arose, because it seemed unlikely you'd mug me, and because you happen to have on a watch.
It's 8:53.
Allah will bless you and your family. You know, you really piss me off. I mean, begging your pardon, I am an intelligent, more than moderately sensitive, intensely loyal, surprisingly curious, amazingly supportive, non-chauvinist, and, though I know I don't look it, a physical education major. It would never occur to you that I could be considered as a companion, confidant, lover, or husband to your royal Protestant princess, unattainable self. You're so busy being annoyed by what you take to be sexual compulsion and male generalization that you wouldn't recognize a decent, caring man if he walked up to you and spit in your eye.
This has the virtue of being an entertaining line. On the other hand, you don't give me your resume for friendship or regard. You're hoping, in a perverse way, that this nuthatch conversation is going to end up getting me into the sack.
I have yet to construct the conversation that will end up in my getting anybody in the sack. I am a 22-year-old virgin graduate student without significant prospects. Now, what do you want to do about it?
We could be talking politics. We could be talking philosophy. We could be talking about the territorial imperatives of llamas, or discussing heavy subatomic particles in the nuclei of atoms. But no, we are once again pounding out that age-old tribal mating dance. I hate being a sex object, and you hate being a virgin, but there's nothing we can do about it except to look each other over.
You are not looking me over?
No. Well, maybe in a sociobiological manner.
Lady, I would love to promise. You could be overflying me in a Russian U-2, and I would be grateful for that.
Look, think of me as a Carolina sand pine or a rock, okay?
Listen, let me suggest a deal. I will outline for you here a 3-day package. First, a dinner and a movie. I choose a restaurant, pizza declared off limits, you pick the flick. This allows for conversation without too heavy emphasis on personal sharing. Next, a day spent with the university's permanent art collection in Wilder Hall, where we can read our personal preoccupations into non-objective art. Third, an evening at a friend's, spent in conversation and 3- or 4-way relating. During the aforementioned package, there shall be no touching or libidinous innuendo of any kind, and the entire package can be extended or terminated by mutual consent during free-form negotiation subsequent to the above meetings.
You're a lawyer, right?
No, I'm not a lawyer. I'm probably the only person you've met this week who aspires to be a Major League Baseball scout.
What is your name?
Martin Fork-Finger Fastball. The middle name I forgot myself.
I'm pleased to meet you, Forkfinger. I'm Susan Wright.
You have met Mr. Abramovitz, and I have met Miss Wright.
This is a dumb joke.
Enter in the con column.
All right, Mr. Abramovitz, I accept your proposal. On the other hand, there's to be no sexual contact, no hustle, no touching, no inquiry into past male-female relationships, and most importantly, in your case, no bad jokes.
Ordinarily, I would prepare a contract, but in your case, I will accept a handshake as tender of good faith.
Meet me at 6:30 outside the Season B Anthony Dormitory Complex. Dress casual.
Yeah, an interesting point is that this very possibly is a landmark boy meets girl situation, relating contracts at the start of what used to be a, don't let anybody hear this, flirtation, could possibly transform Western civilization as we know it.
You know, I don't doubt that for a minute. But you know what it makes me wonder? Whether you'll light up after the first time we do it.
You know how they have those dummy guides? Well, they got them for everything. I've seen them for cooking, I've seen them for cleaning, I've seen them for how to use a computer. You know, practical stuff like that. But they've also got them for a lot of other things. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they started coming out with a dummy's guide on how to tie your shoe, or how to whistle, brush your hair, your teeth. Hey, maybe even a dummy's guide on how to respond to a clogged toilet at your boss's house. You know, when the water starts coming up. And then, after that, maybe a dummy's guide on the aftermath. How to cope. You want to know something? I'd buy that book. In fact, I would buy my whole family that book. Yeah. They got a lot of these dummy guides, and a lot of them are for coping with stuff, like how to deal with cancer, or pregnancy, you know, what to expect. They don't cover everything, do they? They never do, these big companies. You think they do. And then when you run to the bookstore, go to Amazon.com, looking frantically for a dummy's guide on how to cope with 2 planes flying into 2 of New York's major buildings, killing thousands of people in one blow. You just don't have a book for that. You don't. They don't have a book for that. I remember that day. God, I'll never forget it. I was sitting in the doctor's office. I had gone about a couple of weeks back to a dermatologist to get this mole thing checked out. Mole? Who named it that? She told me it was questionable. You know, could be cancerous. So I made an appointment for Tuesday, September 11th. I made it for that day because I didn't want to wake up early and go to work. And since they couldn't get me an appointment for Monday, Tuesday was the next best thing. Well, as it turned out, the only time they could get me in on Tuesday was at 9 in the morning, and I couldn't go any other day without going into too much explanation. So I got up early regardless. but I figured my boss would be okay with me not coming in at all in the morning, because by the time I'd have to walk through the door, I'd have to come back out. Well, I made it there okay. It was about 8:30 and I was getting nervous and all over the prospect of plastic surgery. So I was sitting there in the waiting room and this receptionist comes up to me and tells me that the doctor's 8:30 appointment had canceled, that he could take me now. So I go in and I come out. It had taken this guy about 10 minutes tops to get this brown spot removed. Off my butt, no less. And as I'm going to the front desk to pay and all, see everybody in the waiting room staring up at the TV. Well, I've been in New York my whole life, and last time I saw everyone staring at the TV screen like that was when the ball dropped during the beginning of the new millennium. And then I looked up. You know, I swear I could see my office. I had a corner office some 30-odd flights up. There ain't no words to describe what happened that day. For the city, there is. They've got words for that. There ain't no words to describe what happened to the people that day. So, I'm going to stand up here and I'm going to tell you how to cope with the loss of your loved ones, your sons, your daughters, your family, your friends, your co-workers. Because there ain't no words. And there sure as hell ain't no book.
I've been to the zoo. I said, I've been to the zoo. Ma'am, I've been to the zoo!
I'm sorry, were you talking to me?
I went to the zoo and then I walked until I came here. Have I been walking north?
I think so. Let me see.
Is that Fifth Avenue?
Yes, it is.
And what is that cross street there? That one to the right.
That's 74th Street.
And the zoo is around 65th Street. So I've been walking north.
Yes, it would seem so.
Good old north. But not due north.
Oh, no, not due north, but call it north. It's northerly.
Well, you're not going to get lung cancer, are you?
No, not from this.
No. What you'll probably get is cancer of the mouth. And then you'll have to wear one of those things Freud wore after they took one whole side of his jaw away. Oh, what do they call those things?
Prosthesis?
The very thing, a prosthesis. You're an educated woman, aren't you? Are you a doctor?
No, I read about it somewhere. Time magazine, I think.
Well, Time magazine isn't for blockheads.
No, I suppose it's not.
Boy, I'm glad that's Fifth Avenue there.
Yes.
I don't like the west side of the park much.
Oh? Why?
I don't know.
Oh.
Do you want to talk?
Why? No.
Yes, you do. You do.
No, I really, I don't mind.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't mind at all, really.
It's a nice day.
Yes, it is. Lovely.
I've been to the zoo.
Yes, you said so before, didn't you?
You'll read about it in the papers tomorrow, if you don't see it on your TV tonight. You have TV, haven't you?
Why, yes.
Oh, well, now what else?
Well, what were you saying about the zoo? That I would read about it or see it?
I'll tell you about it soon. Do you mind if I ask you questions?
Not really.
I'll tell you why I do it. I don't talk to many people except to say, like, give me a beer, or where's the bathroom? Or what time does the movie start? Or keep your hands to yourself, buddy! You know, things like that.
I must say, I
But
don't.
the reason I talk to people, well, you see,
Okay.
I'm fine.
help you?
It's fine. Do you have any animals? You look like an animal person. Dogs? No. 2 dogs? No dogs? But you look like an animal person. Cats? Cats! And what else? What do you do to support your enormous household?
Well, I have an executive position with a small publishing house. We publish textbooks.
That sounds nice. Very nice. What do you make?
Now look here.
Oh, come on.
Well, I make around $150,000 a year, but I never carry more than $40 on me at any time.
Where do you live? Oh, look, I'm not going to rob you, and I'm not going to kidnap your cats.
Well, I live between Lexington and 3rd Avenue on
That
24th
wasn't
Street.
so hard, was it?
It's just that you don't really carry on a conversation. You just ask questions, and I'm normally reticent. Why do you just stand there?
I'll start walking around in a little while, and eventually I'll sit down. Wait until you see the expression on her face.
Whose face? Does this have something to do with the zoo?
The what?
The zoo. The zoo. Something about the zoo.
The zoo?
Yes, you've mentioned it several times now.
The zoo? Oh yes, the zoo. I was there before I came here. I told you that. Say, what's the dividing line between upper middle class and lower upper middle class?
My dear fellow,
I don't, my dear fellow.
Oh, was I being patronizing? I believe I was. I'm sorry. It's just that your question about the classes bewildered me,
And when you're bewildered, you become patronizing?
I don't express myself too well sometimes. I'm in publishing, not writing.
So be it. The truth is, I was being patronizing.
Now you needn't say that.
All right. Who are your favorite writers? Baudelaire and Stephen King?
Well, I like a great many writers. I have a considerable catholicity of taste, if I may say so. Those 2 men are fine, Baudelaire being the finer of the 2, but King, he has a special place in our national...
Skip it!
Sorry.
You know what I did before I went to the zoo today? I walked all the way up 5th Avenue from Washington Square. All the way.
Oh, you live in the village.
No, I don't. I took the subway down to the village so I could walk all the way up 5th Avenue to the zoo. It's one of those things a person has to do. Sometimes a person has to go a very long distance out of his way to come back a short distance correctly.
Yes. Now tell me what happened at the zoo.
I'll let you in on what happened at the zoo, but first, I should tell you why I went to the zoo. I went to the zoo to find out more about the way people exist with animals, and the way animals exist with each other, and with people too. It probably wasn't a fair test, what with everyone separated by bars from everyone else. The animals, for the most part, from each other, and always the people from the animals. But if it's a zoo, that's the way it is. Move over.
I'm sorry, haven't you enough room?
Well, all the animals are there, and all the people are there, and it's a Sunday, so the children are there too. Move over.
All right.
And it's a hot day, so all the stench is there. And all the ice cream sellers, and the balloon sellers, and all the seals are barking, and the birds are screaming, move over!
You have plenty of room.
I am there, and it's feeding time at the lion's house, so the lion keeper comes into the lion cage, or one of the lion cages to feed one of the lions. Move over!
Look here, I can't move over anymore, and stop hitting me. What is the matter with you?
You want to hear the story?
I'm not so sure. I certainly don't want to be punched in the arm.
Like that?
Stop that! What is the matter with you?
I'm crazy, you bastard!
This is not funny.
Listen to me, Petra. I want this bench. Now you go sit on the bench over there, and if you're good, I'll tell you the rest of the story.
But whatever for? What's the matter with you? Besides, I see no reason why I should have to give up this bench. I come here almost every Sunday afternoon in good weather. It's secluded and there's never anyone sitting here, so I have it all to myself.
Get away from this bench, Petra. I want it.
No!
I said I want this bench, and I'm going to have it. Now get over there.
People can't have everything that they want. You should know that. It's a rule. People can have some good things if they want, but they can't have everything.
Imbecile! You're slow-witted.
Stop that!
You're a vegetable. Go lie down on the ground.
No, you listen to me. I have put up with you all afternoon.
Not really.
Long enough! I have put up with you long enough. I have listened to you because, to somebody.
You put things well, economically, and yet, oh, what is the word that I want to put justice? Jesus, you make me sick. Get out of here and give me my badge.
My bench!
Get out of my sight.
God damn! That's enough! I have had enough of you! I will not give up this pension, and you can't have it, and that's that! Now go away! Go away, I said! Get away from here! You better get a move on, or you're a dog! That's what you are! You better get a move on, or I will call a policeman and make you move. I warn you, I'll call the policeman.
You won't find a policeman around here. They're all over on the west side of the park chasing fairies down from trees and out of bushes. That's all they do. That's their function. So scream your head off. It won't do you any good.
Police! I warn you, I will have you arrested. Police! I said police! You're ridiculous.
You look ridiculous. A grown woman screaming for the police on a bright Sunday afternoon in the park with nobody harming you. If a policeman did fill his quota and come sludging over this way, he'd probably take you in as a nut.
Great God, I just came here to read and now you want me to give up this bench? You are mad.
Hey, I got news for you, as they say. I'm on your precious bench, and you're never gonna have it for yourself again.
Look here, get away from my bench. I don't care if it doesn't make any sense or not. I want this bench to myself and I want you off it.
Oh, look who's mad.
Get out!
No.
I warned you.
Do you know how ridiculous you look now?
It doesn't matter. Get away from my bench.
Why? You have everything in the world you want. You told me about your home and your own little zoo. You have everything, and now you want this bench. Are these the things men fight for? And tell me, Petra, is this bench, this piece of wood, is this your honor? Is this the thing in the world that you would fight for? Can you think of anything more absurd?
Look, I am not going to begin to talk to you about honor or even try to explain it. Besides, this isn't a question of honor, but even if it were, you wouldn't understand.
You don't even know what you're saying, do you? And this is probably the first time in your life you've had anything more trying to face than changing your cat's litter box. Stupid. And don't you have any idea, not even the slightest, what other people need?
God, listen to you! I know you don't need this bench, that's for sure.
Yes, I do.
No, I've come here for years. I have hours and hours of great pleasure, great satisfaction right here, and that's important to me. I am a responsible person, and I'm a grown-up, and I will not give up this bench, and you have no right to take it from me.
Fight for it then. Defend yourself. Defend your bench.
You pushed me to it. Get up and fight!
Like a man?
Yes, like a man if you insist on mocking me further.
I'll have to give you credit for one thing. You are a vegetable, and a slightly nearsighted one, I think.
That's enough!
But, you know, as they say, and I mean this, Petra, you have a certain dignity. It surprises.
Stop!
Very well. We'll battle for the bench. But we're not evenly matched.
Ah! You are mad! You're starving! You're going to kill me!
There you go. Pick it up. You have the knife and will be more evenly matched.
No.
Now you pick up the knife and you fight for me. You fight for your self-respect. You fight for that goddamn bench.
No! Let go of me! Help! I'll give you one last chance. You get out of here, and you leave me alone.
So be it.
Oh my God!
Thank you, Petra. I mean that now. Thank you very much. Oh, Petra. I was so afraid I'd drive you away. You don't know how afraid I was you'd go and leave me. And now I'll tell you what happened at the zoo. I think this is what happened at the zoo. I think that while I was at the zoo, I decided to walk northerly rather. until I met you, or somebody, and I decided that I would talk to you and tell you things, and things that I would tell you, but, well, here we are. You see? Here we are. But, I don't know. Could I have planned all this? No, I couldn't have. But I think I did. And now I've told you what you wanted to know, haven't I? And now you know all about what happened at the zoo. And now you know what you'll see on TV. The face that I told you about. You remember? The face I told you about? My face. The face you see right now, Petra. Petra? Petra, thank you. I came unto you, and you have comforted me, dear Petra.
Oh my God.
You'd better go now. Somebody might come by, and you don't want to be here when anyone comes.
Oh my God.
You won't be coming back here anymore now, Petra. You've been dispossessed. You've lost your bench, but you've defended your honor. And, Petra, I'll tell you something. You're not really a vegetable. It's all right. You're an animal. You're an animal, too. Hurry away now, Petra. Hurry away. Oh, wait, Petra. Take a book. Right here. Beside me, on your bench. My bench, rather. Come, take your book. Hurry, Petra. Very good, Petra. Very good. Now, hurry away. Hurry away. Hurry away.
I
house thing. I couldn't get out.
I didn't know you had to go soon.
I'm so sorry, sweetheart.
I thought we had a little time.
I know.
Whatever. If you have to, and you have to, so whatever. It's alright. We'll have tonight.
Yeah, see, the thing about that is I was trying to get tickets for tomorrow, but they don't exist available for tonight, so I can come back on Monday if you want.
You know what makes me crazy? I'm sorry I have to say this. You know what makes me nuts? The fact that we be together here, together sharing our night, spending our time, and you were gonna choose.
No, I'm not choosing!
Yes, you are. No, Jamie, that's exactly what you're doing. You're gonna be here with me or be there with them. As usual, guess what?
I have to go.
No, Jamie, you do not have to go to another party with the same 20 jerks you already know. You can stay with your wife on her fucking birthday. Come God forbid you can see my show. I know your soul is driving you crazy that you won't get to play with your little girl.
Crazy.
No, I'm not. The point is, Jamie, that you can't spend a single day. It's not about you and nothing but you. Marvelous, novelous you. Isn't he wonderful? Just 28, the savior of writing. You and nothing but you. Miles and piles of you. Bursting through windows and tearing through all hundreds and sky. And I swear to God, I'll never understand how you can stand there straight and tall and see I'm crying and not do anything at all.
Good. Don't move.
What was that building?
A refuge for fallen women.
Wasn't there a river here?
The fleet. They built over in the 18th century.
Very good.
If you stand on Blackfriars Bridge, you can see where it comes out.
I think I will.
You must. Stay there. It inspired an urban legend, a bit like the alligators in New York. People thought that pigs were breeding underground, and then one day, this big fat boar swam out into the Thames and trotted off along the embankment.
So it was true.
No, it escaped from Smithfield.
They swim?
Surprisingly well. Relax.
You mind if I smoke?
If you must,
I don't have to.
then don't. I liked your book.
Thanks.
When's it published?
Next year. How come you read it?
Your publisher sent me a manuscript. I read it last night. You kept me up till 4.
I am flattered.
Is your anonymous heroine based on someone real?
She's someone called Alice.
How does she feel about you stealing her life?
Borrowing it. I'm dedicating the book to her. She's flattered. Do you exhibit
Next summer.
portraits?
Yes.
Of who?
Strangers.
How do your strangers feel about you stealing their lives?
Borrowing.
Am I a stranger?
No, you're a job.
You're beautiful.
No, I'm not. Chin up, you're a sloucher.
You didn't find it obscene.
Why?
The book.
No, I thought it was accurate.
About what?
About sex. About love.
In what ways?
You wrote it.
But you read it. Till 4.
Don't raise your eyebrows. Stand up.
But did you like it?
Yes. But I could go off it.
Any criticisms?
Bad
Oh,
title.
got a better one.
Really?
Yeah.
The aquarium.
Like the dirty bit?
Some of
You
it.
like aquariums.
Fish are therapeutic.
Hang out in aquariums, do you?
When I can.
Good for picking up strangers?
Photographing strangers. I took my first picture of one at the London Zoo.
Come here.
I don't kiss strange men.
Neither do I.
Do you and this Alice live together?
Yes.
She has one address in her address book, ours, under H for home.
I've cut that line.
Why?
Too sentimental. Are you married?
Yes. No. Yes.
Which?
Separated.
Do you have any children?
No.
Would you like some?
Yes, but not today. Would Alice like children?
She's too young. Actually, she's coming to meet me here quite soon.
Why are you wasting her time?
I'm not! I'm grateful to her. She's completely lovable and completely unleavable.
And you don't want someone else to get their dirty hands.
Maybe,
Men are crap.
but all the same.
They're still crap. Your muse.
You've ruined my life.
You'll get over it.
Hey! Yeah, one sec. Anna? Alice?
Hi.
I'm sorry if you're not done working.
No, we've just finished.
Was he well behaved?
Reasonably.
Is he photogenic?
I think so.
Did you steal his soul?
Is
there a bathroom?
Over there? She is beautiful.
Yes, she is. Got to see you.
No.
Why are you getting all sisterly?
I'm not getting sisterly. I don't want trouble.
I'm not trouble.
You're taken.
I got to see you.
Well, I am a block of ice. Will you take my photo? I've never been photographed by a professional before. I really appreciate it. I can pay you.
No, I'd like to.
Only if you don't mind.
Why should I?
Because you'll have to go away. We don't want him here while we're working, do we?
No, we don't.
All right then. I'll be waiting at the bar. Have fun. Thanks. Good luck with your exhibition.
Good luck with your book.
So, you've got an exhibition.
Only a small one. Take a seat. So I read Dan's book. You've had quite the life.
Thanks. Are you single?
Yes.
Who was your last boyfriend?
My husband.
What happened to him?
Someone younger.
What did he do?
He made money in the city.
We used to get a lot of those at the clubs. Wall Street boys.
So these places were quite upmarket.
Some of them, but I prefer the dives.
Why?
The poor are more generous.
You've got a beautiful face. So, how do you feel about Dan using your life in his book?
None of your fucking business. When he met me just now, he had this look. I've just listened to your conversation.
I don't know what to say.
take my picture.
I'm not a thief, Alice. You look beautiful. Turn towards me. Chin up. Good.
The hottest girls in the nastiest situations. Hey, what else are you planning to do?
Welcome back to Hot Shot. The only show that brings you the newest talent.
Should I wait for a sugar rush? You decide. You can tell me that you don't want it. It's a lie.
The hottest stars.
I'll teach you the proper poise when you talk with boys, little ways to flirt.
And the most entertaining performances your hard-earned merits can buy. Each lucky winner now headlines their own content on one of your 8 daylight streams. But they started here, like you, putting their back into giving back for a brighter map. Each paying their dues, like you, hoping to become our next Hot Shot.
Hey, you was wearing a sweatsuit. See, it's funny, because... Come on, rest your feet. You a singer? Dancer? I'm an entertainer. Singers and dancers are entertainers. Are you nervous? No. I sure am. I mean, 15 million merits is hardly pocket change. I've been putting at least 12 hours a day at the bike for God knows how long just to buy an entry ticket to audition. But it's all for nothing, you know? It's enough to make anyone nervous.
Of course it's all for nothing.
How do you mean?
That 15 million merits could have gone towards what? A new hat for your avatar? A mirror plug-in that shows you what you look like as a werewolf?
It's really quite funny.
It's all just stuff.
Well, what about food?
Grown in a petri dish. I look around here and I just want something real to happen. Just once.
Well, that's why we're all here, isn't it? A chance for a real life?
Some of us.
You could at least act a little excited. We worked hard to get here.
Who is this we you keep talking about?
You, me, everyone in this room. We're all in this together.
But it's a competition.
If we don't have each other, what do we have? You're looking for something real? What's more real than you and me?
I didn't work hard to get here. I didn't save and skimp and starve myself. My brother left it to me.
Oh, does he own a channel then?
No, he died. I didn't find out until his merits transferred to me.
And you're here to make some sort of meaning out of it all? Well, look, whatever your act is, I'm sure you'll knock him dead. What's so funny?
I just can't see how you can be so damn hopeful.
friends, so singing is the realest thing in my life. I realize that this might be one big waste of time, and tomorrow I'll be back to pedaling, but if it means I get the chance to experience what it means to be alive, shoot, I'd be a fool not to take it.
I'm Ash.
Sarah.
You're up next. Come this way.
Wish me luck. I'll be cheering for you from the wings.
Welcome back to Hot Shot. We've seen quite the talent tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep this ball rolling. Our next contestant is now stepping up to the stage. Let's give her a big round of applause.
And what's your name?
Sarah. Speak up, won't you, love?
We don't bite.
Sarah.
And what are you going to do for us today, Sarah?
I'm going to sing.
Hey, would you mind lifting up your top for me? Can you take off your top? I want to check the damn titties. No titties.
She says she's here to sing.
I gotta see them titties still. Damn, girl. Come on.
Please, just sing for us.
That was, without a doubt, probably the best piece of singing we've had all season. But I have to say, I have to say, actually, I'm with my associate on this one. Good though your voice is, and it is good, it's not the most magical sound in the world. It's just good. And I don't think anyone's really hearing it. It's certainly not the guys in the audience. And these looks you've got going on kind of get in the way. Men will want you, women will hate you, all the time you're on stage. I couldn't help picturing you in an erotic scenario. I'm getting pretty turned on myself, if I'm honest. You've got this pure beauty, what seems to be a knockout figure, and you have this sort of interesting innocence going on. And that's something that I think our erotica channels could really play with.
Absolutely. That's what I thought the moment you walked on stage. The moment.
I'd watch.
I don't know a man who wouldn't.
Honestly, a few of us girls might join.
You will never have to pedal again. Not 1 minute.
We could really work with you.
She would be a star on our stream. A star! Everyone else, you're furniture at best. Forget about all the shame, all the pedaling. We medicate against that. You will have pleasure forever.
Realistically, sweetheart, it is that or the bike. I don't think...
Okay, this is really starting to annoy me. Who do you think is powering that spotlight? Millions of people, that's who. All of them out there, right now, putting in an honest day on the bike, while you stand there, the light they're generating, and dither. You know what? They would do anything, give anything to stand where you are now. Am I right? You stand there as though it's all nothing. As though they're nothing. And that makes me sick. But you know what? Maybe you do belong on the bike. Because you sure don't seem to be very willing to step off it.
Well,
Do we have a decision? Can we get the next contestant to the stage, please?
What's your name, sugar?
Ash.
And what are you going to do for us today, Ash?
A sort of performance.
A sort of performance.
All right.
Mysterious.
Well, I suppose you better see it.
Stop it or I'll do it. Keep walking, you kill me. No one stops me till I've said my piece. Then you can do what you like.
Ah, crazy bitch, just fucking kill yourself. But I know you don't got balls to do it. What you looking at? You want me to come on stage and do it for you?
I think we should let her speak.
Let's hear what she has to say. Well, come on. You got our attention as requested. What do you want to say? Have you prepared a speech? Is that it? Speak!
I haven't got a speech. I didn't plan words. I didn't even try to. I just knew I had to get here. To stand here. And I wanted you to listen. To really listen. Not just pull a face like you're listening like you do the rest of the time. A face that you're feeling instead of processing. You pull a face and you poke it towards the stage and we la-di-da, we sing and dance and tumble around and all you see up here is all people. You don't see people up here. It's all fodder. And the faker the fodder, the more you love it because fake fodder's the only thing that works anymore. It's all that we can stomach. Actually, not quite all. Real pain, real viciousness that we can take. Yes, stick a fat man up a pole and we laugh our asses off because we've earned the right. And he's slagging the scum, so ha him. Because we're so out of our minds with desperation, we don't know any better. All we know is fake fodder and buying shit. What? I have a dream. The peak of our dreams is a new hat for our avatar. A hat that's not there. A hat that doesn't even exist. We buy shit that's not even there. Show us something real and free and beautiful. You couldn't, yeah? It'd break us. We're too numb for it. I might as well choke. There's only so much wonder that we can bear, and that's why when you find any wonder whatsoever, and then till it's augmented and packaged and pumped through 10,000 Prius-side filters, till it's nothing more than a meaningless series of lights while we ride day in, day out, going where? Powering what? All tiny cells and tiny screens and bigger cells and bigger screens and fuck you! Fuck you! That's what it boils down to! Fuck you for sitting there and slowly making things worse! Fuck you and your spotlight and your sanctimonious faces! Fuck you all for taking the one thing I ever came close to anything real about anything! For oozing around it and crushing it into a bone, into a joke! One more ugly joke in a kingdom full of millions of them! Fuck you for happening! Fuck you for me! For us! For everyone! Fuck you!
That was, without a doubt, the most heartfelt thing I've seen on this stage since Hot Coffee Man! You're articulating something we all, and I mean everyone in this hall, something we all agree on. Even though we may not comprehend all of it, I think I'm right in saying we do feel it. Even me. I know you got me down as this creature. You know, hey, I get where you're coming from. I like your stuff.
It's not stuff.
It's truth, am I right? Your truth, admittedly, but truth nonetheless. And you are right. Authenticity is in woefully short supply. I'd like to hear you talk again.
How so?
The slot on one of my streams, where you can talk just like that. 30 minutes, twice a week. We could really work with you.
I'd watch it. It was such great passion.
She's alright. You're a little hot there, girl. That throat cutting thing, great gimmick.
Do we have a decision?
What you doing tomorrow? Because I thought of that day, and I started to cry. And sure as I breathe, I heard John clear as day saying, hey, you're allowed to move on. It's okay. Because I'll be here, even if you decide to get rid of my favorite sweater. Even if you go out on my birthday this year, instead of sitting at home, letting all of life's moments pass by. You don't have to cry, because I'll be here when you start going back to the places we went to together. When you take off my ring and you let yourself smile. When you meet someone handsome and patient and true, and he tells you he wants to be married to you. When you call him and ask him to meet you downtown, and you finally answer him yes. Yes, Jason, I will marry you. I will give you my heart. It has taken so long, but I'm ready to start. Right now, John is whispering congrats in my ear, 'cause I finally let myself tell you that I will be here. Down here, Eddie. Got me out of bed. You woke up half the neighborhood. What do you want?
A rose for a rose. Thought you'd like it.
That's all you have to say? Listen, I only got one thing I want you to know. It's the only reason I came down here tonight. You're the ugly one, not me. You know that girl Marcy? She said she won first prize? Your friend Bolin didn't find her, he hired her.
Oh, come on.
He hired her. I heard them fighting. He was trying to weasel her out of her share. Not only is he a moron and a cheat, he's a cheapskate.
No shit!
Did I win anything?
No. In fact, you were disqualified. Too pretty.
What about all those other girls? What about their feelings? Don't they have feelings?
Hey, they didn't know nothing about it. And besides, you're different. How many jarheads in that shithole, and how many tried to talk their girl out of going? And before dancing, too. Because once you dance, it's final judging.
What are you saying? I should take that as a compliment?
Yeah.
A compliment is when you say something nice about someone, not when you...
I'm telling you, it's a compliment.
There is no such person as Jim Swain! You don't know anything about music! You don't know who Pete Seeger is or even Woody Guthrie! You don't even know how to apologize! You think you know everything, but you don't! Good night, Eddie.
Hold it, Rose. Please. I know you're sore. I feel rotten about it. But let me make it up to you. You gotta believe me, I'm sorry. I want to take you on a date.
A date? Is that your idea of a joke?
I mean it, hey. I don't care what you look like.
I wish
know, Rose. I came all the fuck way back here. I don't know why. I don't know what I'm doing yapping at you like a goddamn idiot. I don't know what's the right thing to say. I want to be here. With you, Rose. I know that. I can't help it. Look, if you don't want me around, just tell me to leave. And I'm gone, okay? I'm fucking out of here.
You're gonna stop swearing.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
Okay, let's go. But if this isn't part of your stupid dogfight, I swear I'll kill you.
It's not, Rose. Promise, just you and me.
And we won't ever mention the dogfight ever again.
Roger that.
It'll be just like a regular date, right?
Just two regular people on a regular date.
Right.
Good.
Okay.
Fine.
Street lamp, dim glow. A light to blink at night like summer snow. Let it pour. Just cover up whatever came before.
Sea breeze whips through and makes you do some shit you never do. Talking queer. Why the hell are you still here? And we go bum bum
Don't know why I decided to come. Don't know why I decided to come. Meet me halfway. A touch and go of don't know what to say. Do we talk? What? Expect too much. Just walk.
blank slate, blank stare. Yeah, you made her cry, why do you care? What's a cold? Look at her, she looks so cold.
Don't know why I decided to come. Don't know why I decided to come. Twisting lemons into lemonade. You'd be sleeping.
Be drunk if you had stayed.